evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 8 rounds of heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Rivera's making his way to the ring. And I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them. Smith's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much-anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. Was not well targeted by Smith. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Rivera's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Smith. To the head he goes with a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
And he ties up on the inside. Rivera's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. He digs into the body again. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Smith's left landing well. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, like offensive linemen, they have to punch out, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them, and now he can control him. And of course the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Rivera. Rivera's left now getting into the mix. Smith still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Solid straight right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Able to dismiss it. Halfway through round number 2. He scored well after being hit himself. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Rivera. Parries that punch intended for the head. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Rivera's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good smooth work by Rivera. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. He just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Not able to land the headshot. Count down the final moments of this round. Nice work, the left hand to the head. And we come to the end of round number 2. Smith's statistics really shine in that last round. You can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. Now, it's not black and white. You land more punches, you win the round. But in this case, I do think he's up on the scorecards based on that round.
Yeah, I believe he is too. You're looking at it, and you just feel that he's got control of the pace, the tempo. He's winning the fight, but there's a risk there because he's starting to throw a lot of punches, sometimes a little carelessly. That's going to leave him a little bit open to a counter.
Nicely timed 1-2. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Smith's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by Smith. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Now hugging on the inside. Halfway through this round here. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A crushing two-punch combo by Smith. right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Watch that!
Took a shot, now he gives the left. And another jab comes in by Rivera. You know, sometimes a fight takes on a life of its own. This fight has grown into something bigger than both men. They both have risen each other up.
Yes, that's a good point. They've made each other better. They forced each other to become something that when they got to the arena tonight, they were not sure they could be that.
He is not in good shape, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's the end of round 3.
You must bring your hands up, right? Come on, relax.
Smith's knockdown scored is the big difference in this fight so far. As we start round number 4, he's clearly won 2 of the 3 rounds.
Yeah, he has, Joe, but his opponent should not be influenced by that. What I mean is that it's not panic time yet. You know, he still can get back in this fight just doing the things that he came here to do. Use the jab and be steady.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Rivera's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Blocks it away. And he just holds on there. Accurate counter punch by Smith. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's a
Big shot he just scored with. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Smith's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Carries that punch away. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Keep working the body.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Smith being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Cover your head, kid.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Solid right hand lands. Wow, what an uppercut. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Come on, kid, focus.
This round comes to an end, and you can just see that he doesn't have much to him, not much energy there. I mean, how does a trainer fix that?
Well, first of all, you said a key word there. You said you can just see. Well, his opponent can see it, so he's not going to slow down. His opponent now is going to come out even faster. So if you're the trainer, the first thing you say is, hey, take a deep breath, get yourself together. Don't let this guy know you're tired. You're not tired.
You see him holding on. blocked by Smith. Smith sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or...
Rivera's clearly affected by that. Big shot comes crashing home. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? The fight is over. Smith's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what it...
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 8 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. The greatest is not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk. Hound Dog's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight he's bubbling with confidence.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. What impact from that uppercut by Hound Dogs.
In and out. In and out. It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by the greatest. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the greatest. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. The greatest is rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
Well, the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. The greatest. His legs can't bail him. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He is down. Now, can he beat the count?
One, two, three, four, five.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Nice defense. Good block by Hound Dog. Effective work with that flush overhand right. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hound Dog's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the greatest. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Hound Dog's got such confidence there. Look at the corner, you can tell. They just know that this fight could go their way. Scored a knockdown, now they have momentum.
Come on, man.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
You need to keep that head.
Solid right by Hound Dog. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. The greatest is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Back to the body.
What bite to that right hand by the greatest.
Wake up.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. That's a nice right hand that time by Hound Dog. Hound Dog's left working well that time.
That's what you worked on it.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by the greatest. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. End of the round here, as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. The greatest is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands and his corner understands that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Not guarding his body well at all.
Looking good.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Hits him in the mug with the right. Now he ties up there. Hound Dog's able to land a good, solid left hand. And a punishing hook by the greatest.
Yeah, good work.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Hound Dog's left landing well. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Hound Dog's defense has failed him now. Oh man, shot after shot coming in.
Hey, hands up, come on.
Left to the body. That's a forceful two-punch combo by the greatest. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. The greatest is always gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Hound Dog's corner is concerned. Solid. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Go out and fight this guy. Take it to these guys. You have to go.
Hound Dogs put more action into these first 3 rounds than we've seen in most 12-round fights. Your scorecard at the start of round number 4. Remember, they've traded knockdowns. He's up 2 rounds to 1.
And he's using that information, that experience very well. He understands where he could be vulnerable, but he understands also where he has to exploit the weaknesses of his opponent.
A little head hunting with the right. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hound Dog. Scoring well with that hook by the greatest. Good way to protect the midsection. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Good combination punching by the greatest. He missed with that headshot. Hound Dog's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
The greatest failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Good combination to the body.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the greatest. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Hound Dog. And now he's targeting upstairs. And he's holding. And now looking to hang on. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
Nice strike after catching one by the greatest. Hound Dog's well off the mark that time. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision.
Hound Dog's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Side to side, side to side.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the greatest. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the greatest. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Do that again. Head movement. Head movement.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the greatest.
Like what I see in there.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand.
Out of the way from the punches. Move your head. Keep working the body.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Holy cow, look at this. Back and forth they go. There's no stop.
You don't know how good you are until you push. You push to the brink. They are finding out right now how special they can be.
There's the combo downstairs.
gotta see those coming!
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself, places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the greatest.
Get out the way from those punches.
Well off the mark by Hound Dog. Hound Dog's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Hound Dog's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is, you're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked, but when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the greatest. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Hound Dog. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the greatest.
Get after him!
We got this one, baby. We got this one all day, all day.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Back to the body.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the greatest.
That's okay, let it go.
And that's the end of round 6.
Beautiful.
Hound Dog's
Beautiful.
gathering himself right now in the corner. And his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
That's okay, let's go. Hey, keep your feet moving.
Another flush shot to the head. Blocks the head shot. Nice. Good, solid right hand lands. The greatest is trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Sound defense. Good block that time by Hound Dog. Hound Dog. Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the greatest.
That's it.
Two snapping jabs by Hound Dog.
Boy, good shot.
Keep going.
Move your head, move your head.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Good job.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. And that's the end of round 7.
Deep breath.
We got it.
Start of round number 8, you see Teddy's scorecard. Quite a discrepancy between these two. The greatest corner has to figure out a way to get him back to where he was when he scored a knockdown earlier in this fight.
Well, they have to go back to what worked. It was the right hand over the jab. It was timing. It wasn't about power. It was about timing. That's what they got to get back in his mind.
Good defensive skill with the block by Hound Dog. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hound Dog. The greatest is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Keep moving.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. A harsh left hand by the greatest. Taking a bit of a breather here, just tying up, hugging his opponent at this point.
Hey, look, even the great race cars, Indianapolis 500, bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. They're going around that track 250 miles an hour. They pull in for a pit stop. They got to get refueled. This is pit stop. Get a little gas.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Unable to make an impact there by Hound Dog. Blocks away that headshot. The greatest is rocked by that. What a big shot. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. The fight is over. Hound Dog's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards. It ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on because then you know that your guy's going to stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.